Hey guys, welcome to another bootleg brick episode. Today we will be opening 3 bootleg Kylo Ren Legos, or fake Kylo Ren Legos. So we have 3 Kylo Rens, fake Kylo Rens from the most outrageously named Chinese companies. So we have one from SL Toys, OK Wisdom Park, and Dargo. Now these are probably toys or companies that you haven't heard about, and to tell you the truth guys, I've never heard about these companies until just a few months ago when I bought these. So these are roughly 45 to 50 pesos each. That's about $1. So I'm a really big Star Wars fan, but not a big fan of Kylo Ren. I like other Sith, Sith Lords, but not Kylo Ren. Plus, it's the lightsaber is very controversial. However, the topic right now is not about that. It is about these 3 fake Lego Kylo Ren. So let's start off with which one? Let's see. Let's start off with Dargo. Dargo sounds pretty. Well, this the box looks like you get Kylo Ren, an extra helmet, which is the hood, and some blocks where you can turn it into a TIE fighter or a Millennium Falcon, which is pretty neat. For 45-50 pesos or $1, that's actually pretty good. So let's see. So nothing else in the box. Let's put this aside here. Let's see. So first we have the Kylo Ren card. Very useless. It says Space Wars. Okay. And we have instructions here on how to build the Millennium Falcon or the TIE Fighter. This is very odd toy. Let's cut through that here, and so basically we are left with a looks pretty legit. Let's see here. So how do I put this in? 1, 2, there. So we have the cape. Cape looks very, well, it's not so bad, but it's really bad. Actually, it is really bad. Let's see. Let's put on the arms. Oh, what the? Chinese plastic is so slimy. Probably just put it in, then ship it off to, I don't know, other Chinese nations or Philippines. Always the Philippines. I mean, we're always a sucker for cheap ass toys, and we buy it. I don't know. So this is the Kylo Ren. If you want the mask, here we go. Mask is see all through. If you look at it, it doesn't go through. It's just blank. So that's the mask, Kylo Ren mask, and the cape looks like crap. Honestly, guys, the cape looks like crap. Let's see. Let's try the hood. The hood actually looks better, but the cape still looks like crap. I mean, they could have extended it a little bit, but no, so here is the stand, and we don't even have enough pieces to create the Millennium Falcon or the TIE Fighter, but probably you need to collect all of it to actually create the TIE Fighter or the Millennium Falcon. So here he is, Kylo Ren, fake Lego bootleg Kylo Ren from Dargo. This actually looks pretty cool, except for the cape. The cape looks like crap, and this helmet looks like crap as well. So let's set that aside. There you go. Set that aside. Pull these aside. Okay. And let's move on to company. It says Star Wars. Actually says Star Wars here, guys. And the company is OK Wisdom Park. So it's 46 pesos. Still $1, less than $1, about $1. Think about it. And it comes with, what the hell is this? Okay, I think that is the stand, because you can have like a floating stand here. Not sure how that works, but you know, let's just look at the bright side of this situation. So we have the Kylo Ren card. It's in plastic, very hard to open. Here we go. Kylo Ren card and another Kylo Ren card. So okay. Actually, they did a pretty good job at Star Wars, but it says Star Wars He Force Awaken. So there's no T at the start, and there is no S at the start. So good job, OK Wisdom Park. So let's open this. This actually has more stuff than the previous, than the Dargo one. So this does not come with the hood, so might look like crap this time, but I really like the cape though. The cape is bigger. Well, it's better looking compared to that other one. I like this gun. See this? I like this gun, but you know, you're a Sith Lord. Why would you use a? Oh crap! Why would you use a blaster? You know, could probably, like, you know, force choke or force lightning anyone, if you think about it. So that really took a lot of effort. What? The cape got stuck in the when I put in the arm. So okay, that's partially my fault, partially China's fault for making a very flimsy, well, very hard to assemble toy. Let's see. You might notice the camera is shaking because I am using up all of my strength. Oh, fudge. You see this? You see? Look like... Oh. Okay. And there is the lightsaber. And you put in the... What do you call this? The helmet. And there you have a Kylo Ren from OK Wisdom Park. All other stuff is irrelevant, so place it to the side. And let's open the last one from SL Toys. This actually has a BB-8 and another head. What would it have? Is this like dark city set, or I don't know. What? This is a, okay. It has, is there anything more? Okay, never mind. So we have a card. It's probably just one card. I don't know. Oh my god, why is it so hard to open? Okay, two cards. So we have Darth Vader and we have a Kylo Ren with, okay, a BB-8. Why would Kylo Ren have a BB-8? So it says Star Wars The Force Awakens. So the T and the S, the T at the start and the S at the end is there, but they completely screwed up the name, which is Star Wars. Probably another great movie. Okay, so let's try to open these. I like the shape. It has a Millennium Falcon stand, which will probably become irrelevant at some point. Oh, Jesus. Okay, throw that away. I like the fact that there's a BB-8 here. Okay, let's put that aside. So we have Kylo Ren's body. Can't believe I have to assemble this. Put that in there. Put this in. Put that in. There. Put the hands in. Put that. Does it have hands? Okay. It does. It actually does have hands, which is very hard to put in. Thus, concluding the fact that you're not supposed to buy fake Legos because you're gonna have a hard time trying to assemble these. So again, we noticed that its head is crap. Also, I noticed that this does not come with a cape, which makes it even more crappier than the other stuff. This is actually for the other head, but you know, it's probably supposed to be his face, but yeah. So here he is. I like the stand though. Stand is pretty nice. You can actually put this here, I think, and this can probably rotate. I think that's the purpose. I think that's the purpose. Okay. Doesn't. Okay. Not that bad. It's just that, you know, what's quality wise, these toys are really crappy. Honestly. Let's put BB there and the other helmet. So again, final take on these. Quality is crap. And like I said, I do not recommend buying fake Legos. You know, there's probably a market to it, but as far as collectability and as far as, you know, I can't really sleep at night with having to, you know, collect these. Can anybody? This thing was probably the best one, the one from Dargo. It's just that the cape is, you know, it's really crap. So I'll probably transfer this cape to that one. I'm not sure, but final verdict, you know, this is probably the best one out of all the bootleg Kylo Rens that we had for this unboxing. So we're already hitting we're already over 10 minutes, so let's already end this video. Guys, like I said, do not buy bootleg bricks. If you want to buy Legos, buy real ones, please. You know, there's really no question to that. I mean, Legos are probably one of the best toys you can ever own. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, guys. So, you know, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, or give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.